There are so many myths about money that are holding us back. Today in this video, I want to talk about 10 money lies that when you start seeing through them, you're actually going to make real progresses. I'll start saving when I earn more money. Actually, you're lying to yourself. This is a really big lie. The moment you are telling yourself that you start saving when you have more money, you actually won't do it even if you earn 5 times of what you're earning right now. Saving is a habit that needs discipline, so you have to start saving with the little income that you earn. So it's a habit that keeps on developing. It needs discipline. So the more disciplined you are, the more you're going to save. Don't lie to yourself that you're going to start saving when you start earning more money. Save what you have right now. Even if it's $5 a day, that is going to make a difference. The moment your income keeps on increasing, you'll already have that discipline and you'll be saving more as time goes by. So if you're telling yourself that you start saving when you have more money, when you earn more money, that is a really big lie that is holding you back from making your financial progresses. Debt is part of life. No, that is a lie that is holding you back. Having debts is normal, but it's not part of life. You should always work your way to repay any debts that you have. Always think of a method that is going to work for you, breaking down these debts, because debts are not something that you should be proud of, are not something that you should take ownership of, because debts are going to only be a burden when it comes to the financial progresses that you're trying to build. If you're someone who is trying to build a life that is going to change him or her, you have to think of debts as your enemy. Don't just assume debts are normal. Don't assume that, because this is a lie. We have so many people outside there who are living debts free, and the only thing that they are focusing on is just actually building themselves. They are thinking of investing in other things. They are thinking of growing financially. These guys are thinking of hitting their retirement plan really early enough because they have no debts. The only thing they're focusing on is actually racking up wealth and building so many things that are going to bring them income on a daily basis. So debts are not normal, and you should always avoid them. And if you have debt, think of a method that is going to work for you. Snowball or avalanche, work on clearing those debts, because if you have debts, this is really an enemy of progress when it comes to hitting your financial freedom early enough. I deserve it even if I can't afford it. No, you don't deserve it. You deserve a peace of mind. You deserve tranquility. You deserve to be happy. Sometimes it can be that you want something so bad, but it's super expensive to the extent that when you take your cash and buy that thing, you're going to be using almost half or even the entire income that you earn. Something like this, you actually don't deserve this. This is just going to give you stress, especially if you're someone who is following a really concrete budget. This is going to drain you. This is going to cause you lots of stress, because the moment you go ahead and purchase that thing that you want so bad, simply because you feel that you deserve it, but the truth is that you can't afford it. The moment you take a step and go and make that purchases, after there, you'll start regretting. Let's say like you want a really fancy car, an amazing car. It's about, let me say, 1 million USD. You go ahead and purchase that car, and eventually you find out that you have lots of debts to clear. You have so many things that you need to take care of, but your income is no longer enough anymore because of the debts that you have to pay. So sometimes it's actually just better to prefer a peace of mind other than prefer a materialistic thing that you can't afford, simply because you feel like you deserve it, just so that you can be happy about it. Guys, sometimes we actually don't need the materialistic things that we want so bad. Sometimes it's just the urge, it's just an impulse. But the moment we have that thing in our lives, we end up finding out that it doesn't make any difference. So don't always tell yourself that you deserve it and you have to have it. No, man. You deserve a peace of mind. You deserve a really soft life. You deserve a calm one. So if you have this urge of always buying things simply because you feel you deserve them, yet you know that your income can't really afford that thing, this is really wasting you, and you won't make any progresses when it comes to your financial progresses. So just take out that thought. It's a lie. You don't deserve it. If you can't afford it, just let it go. Just be honest with yourself, be realistic. This is going to help you a lot when it comes to your saving progresses, when it comes to making your financial decision, when it comes to leveling up and becoming the financial beast you always want to be. I'll always have a car payment. Guys, this is a lie. This is another lie that is holding you back and preventing you from making your strides when it comes to your financial freedom. You can just save enough money and purchase that car right away instead of actually paying it on installments. If you're paying it on installments, this is going to cost you even more than the amount that you'll have saved in a year or two and paid for that car. That will have saved you so much trouble of payments. So actually you don't have always to have a car payment that you have to make. You can just decide, save enough money and be realistic about the type of a car you want to purchase, and go ahead and buy it right away instead of actually buying it on instead of paying for the car in installments. Investing is only for the rich. This is another lie that is holding you back, because trust me, investing is for everyone. You don't have to have enough money. You don't need to have enough money for you to start investing. You can start investing with the small amount of income that you earn. It's all about a matter of planning. It's all about the matter of research. It's all about the matter of the strategies that you want to use when it comes to investing. So sit down, do your research, and think of a really potential and investment scheme that you can work on just early enough so that you can rack up your wealth. So it's not only for the rich, even you can invest. You just have to be smart about it, do your research, and find out how much money you actually need for you to start to invest in something tangible. It's all about the time. It's all about time and the amount of income that you have. Investing is not only for the rich. You can also do it. Budgeting is too restrictive. This is another lie that is holding you back. To be honest, budget isn't restrictive at all, because it gives you a guide on where your money goes, and also gives you a clue on how to spend your money. It gives you ideas on where not to put your money. So the moment you have your budget and you follow it to the letter, this actually make things easier for you. You don't have to sit down and start thinking of how you're going to spend the $500 that you earn. You don't have to stress yourself when it comes to taking care of your bills, because if you are going to use the 50, 30 and 20% rule, you actually have it all figured out. You have 50, 30, 20, 50% to your needs, 30% to your wants, 20% goes to saving or debt repayments or working on your emergency funds. It actually makes things easier. So when you create a budget, it doesn't mean that you are restricting yourself. You're actually giving yourself an easy way out when it comes to thinking. Because guys, the moment you have your income in, you'll have to sit down and start thinking of all the bills you have to take care of. And if you just do that manually without having a record to show you where you're supposed to take your money, you're going to find yourself that you're spending money on things that you actually don't need, and this is going to keep on wasting you. You'll never make progresses, and at the end of the day, you'll find out that your income isn't even enough. But the truth is that income you're earning is enough for you to cover all the expenses that you need. It's only that you didn't do the right thing by creating a budget that you should follow. So budgeting isn't restrictive. Budgeting actually gives you flexibility. It gives you freedom to move around. It gives you a really clear path on how you can distribute your income when it comes to different things, from your needs to your wants, to saving, to debt repayments, emergency funds, and other things that you're working on when it comes to your financial progresses. I'll never be able to afford a house. This is another lie that is holding you back. To be honest, you actually don't need a mansion. You don't need a really big house. You don't need a 50-story building for you to own, for you to feel that I have a house. You know, it's a matter of planning. You know, it's a matter of saving. It's a matter of where you're going to put your cash. It's a matter of investing. It's a matter of working on other side hustles that can bring in more income, so that at the end of the year you have a stash of cash that you can throw directly into the house that you want to buy. So don't always lie to yourself and say that you'll never be able to afford a house. You can actually do it. You actually just need the right plan. You know, you need the right approach when it comes to this process of owning a house. So think about it. You know, think about how your income is rolling in. Think about the other side hustles that you can work on. Think about on how you can invest more money so that you have more income to be able to afford the kind of house that you want. You don't need to go all flashy and purchase a mansion. You don't need that. You know, the small amount you have, you can work with that. You can save that. It only needs discipline. You know, just follow your budget, be thorough enough, and you'll get there. So it's not a matter of it's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when. So don't always lie to yourself and say that you can't afford a house. You can do it. It's a matter of timing. More money will solve all my problems. Guys, this is another lie. This is another lie that is holding you back. You actually don't need more money. If you can't spend well enough the $1,000 that you have right now, it will be impossible for you to solve all your problems, even if you have $20,000 at hand. This all goes to your spending habits. This goes all to how you are handling your money. So tracking your income, budgeting for your income, and knowing where to invest your money, knowing how to keep your income flowing in, that is the real thing that is going to help you manage your wealth. So if that $1,000 right now can't solve all your problems, this means there's a problem. You know, you have a problem. It can be lifestyle inflation, it can be lifestyle creep, it can be how you are budgeting, it can be how you are spending your money. It's all about that. So don't always lie to yourself. Tell yourself that, you know, when I have more income, I'll be able to solve all my problems. You can actually solve your problems with the little income that you have. It's all a matter of how you're going to spend that money. You know, how you budget for that money, how you spend that money, how you track that money, how you invest in that money that you have. Credit cards are free money. This is another lie that is holding you back from making your financial progresses. Yeah, credit cards are a tool. It's really, really great when you have a stash of cash at hand whenever you need it. But the truth is that if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself paying more than you spend, especially if you're the kind of person who always uses the credit cards to cover budget shortfalls without even tracking the debts, without even thinking about it. Man, you're actually going to find yourself in a really big problem of paying debts, because they have interest. These interests keep on increasing the debts every single day. Just imagine if you're going to spend $500 on your credit cards, and at the end of the month maybe you're paying about $700. What's the meaning of that? You are at a loss. Always be mindful about how you use your credit cards. Don't always take them as free cash. You know, always track the amount of money that you spend, and always just avoid purchasing things that you can't afford, you know, so that you don't find yourself in debts. This is something that is holding you back from making your financial progresses. It's too late for me to get my finances together. This is another lie that is holding you back. You can actually do it. You can actually turn your life around if you're smart enough, if you know the right procedure, if you know where to turn to, if you know where to look for the right information that you need. If you're watching this video right now, you're actually searching for this information and you're finding it. So you're on the right track. So it's not too late for you to turn things around. It's not too late for you to start working on your side incomes, side hustles. You know, it's not too late for you to start investing in yourself, to start investing in businesses, in real estate that is going to make you more money. So it's never too late. It's just a matter of starting, and be disciplined enough and follow, and always make use of what you learn. You know, follow your budget to the latter. Avoid overspending money on things that actually you don't need. Cut unnecessary expenses that are holding you back. It's not too late for you to turn things around. You can actually do it starting from now. After watching this video, make sure that you are actually implementing everything that you learned from this video, so you can turn things around. It's only a matter of you deciding and putting yourself on the forefront. Put your feet on the gas and keep moving. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if this is the kind of content you want to be watching that is going to help you level up when it comes to hitting your financial freedom. So see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself.